Introducing a world like no other. A PvP server like you've never seen before. Humans, dwarves, elves. You decide and you conquer. Welcome to Treasure Wars on Pirate Island. G'day guys and girls, hey guys, it's your boy Jaybull 1990 and welcome back to Treasure Wars Factions. So guys, this is going to be a much more serious type of episode. I need you guys to pull up a chair, stop what you're doing and just listen for a second. I need you guys to just listen, and I need your guys' opinion and your guys' advice. So I don't really know where to begin, so I'm just going to kind of just start talking things in no particular order. And yeah, here we go. So I've been noticing that Factions, this particular series that I've been doing, is not working. Now let me explain. Oh, dragon's going to eat me now. Let me explain what I mean by that. For some reason, I really don't know why. Let's do FF to show you guys. Excuse me, to show you guys our faction. So you can see there we have 17 members. 17 members. I just seen a name tag? No, I didn't. But out of these 17 members that we have, only about 6 of them are active. Specifically Coda, Frank Woods, Glenn Cena, well, not so much Glenn, Lord Bill, Tragic, Shuyo, Lil Tuff, you're on quite a bit. Thomas Hertzy, I've seen you on a bit, but anyway. My point that I wanted to try to make is that I'm a little bit disappointed to see that not many people have been playing. Now, this kind of makes an issue for a couple of reasons, and I'm going to get onto that, so just stick with me, guys. The first one being that, obviously, we can't PvP properly unless we have our team on, and this is the question I get asked a lot. Jay, when are you going to be on? Jay, what times are you going to be on? Jay, I'm only going to come on when you're going to be on, so when will you be on? For those of you guys asking those types of questions, that's not going to work. I've wanted people to join this series, this faction series, for people who are serious about factions. So for some reason, I'm trying to wrap my head around it. You guys might know, I do not. I do not know the answer to this question. Why it is that people have just joined this faction and they don't play. So what I'm trying to find out is why people are just trying to find out when I'm going to be on. When if you're serious about factions and you wanted to join this series properly, you wouldn't have to worry about that. You would just be on. You would just be playing. And that's what I've been wanting to try to find. I've wanted to try to find active players, and it's sad to say we don't have that. We only have about 6 active members, and even with those people on and off, the time zones just make it hard. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble a bit. I need to kind of make my points. Minecraft, for me, seems like it is dying. The community is dying, the servers are dying, and the only type of way that servers seem to be succeeding, dang it, that's twice now, is from big server owners. Like, the only reason this server has so many people on it is because the owners of this server combined have over like 4 million subscribers or something like that. It's Vicstar and Lachlan. So those guys are giants, they're YouTube giants. So that's the reason why this server is succeeding so well. Now, the issue is with people not being able to join, and with people not being active enough on my faction, in this faction, in the Bull Nation faction, it limits what I can do and limits what type of content I can bring to this channel in terms of factions. Now, the reason I say that is because just before recording this video, I was on with Tragic and Coda. I was running around for literally close to 2 hours. 2 hours looking for a raid. And I couldn't find anything. Now, I'm not trying to put any blame on anyone or anything like that. It's just the reason I make that point is because the raids are very, 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 very hard to find. So if we were to have more active members on and helping out with, building the F home and helping us raid and helping us PvP, we would be a lot more successful in these things. But for some reason, out of everybody that's joined, 80% of these people that are on this list have just joined and they've never come back again. We've actually even had 4 people join and leave the faction, whether they've just left this server altogether or have just abandoned Bull Nation and gone to join another faction. I don't know, but they've left. So it's kind of killing this faction series because I don't have 2 hours to waste to just run around and look for a raid. I wish I did. I used to back when I was younger and back when I used to play Minecraft a lot more, but nowadays it's not going to happen. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm getting very demotivated to try to make these videos because it's becoming more work. A lot of people love this faction series. I love factions. I always have. I've never done it just because, you know, I ran out of ideas to make a series or anything like that. I love factions, I do. But this server, there's a lot more elves than anything else. As you see, if I hold tab, every green name that you see, the green elf, that's how many elves there are. So for those of you guys who don't know how this faction works, this faction server works, there's 3 races: humans, dwarves, and elves. When you're out in PvP, humans can only attack elves, and elves can only attack dwarves and humans. So what I'm trying to say is that elves can't attack elves, humans can't attack humans, and dwarves can't attack dwarves. So the reason I make this point is because there's probably about 70% of the people that are on this server are elves. So the PvP and everything is nearly impossible to do one-on-one. I've fought people one-on-one before, but as that happens, they teleport about 3 other elves in, and that's GG. I'm dead. You know, it's very, very hard. So there's either 2 things I'm thinking of doing. I'm hoping that the people who are legitimate about wanting to help this series actually start playing and helping out a lot more. And if you find any raids, don't get overexcited and just do it yourself. If you want to help the series out, let me know about it. Hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Skype, hit me up on YouTube, anything like that. Just let me know, because otherwise, I don't know, this server kind of seems a little bit one-sided. I'm going to assume, I haven't checked this, I don't really know. If any of you guys watch Vicstar or Lachlan's videos, you might know this, the answer to this question, but I don't know. What I wanted to know is Lachlan or Vicstar's race an elf? And I would assume so, because there's just no reason for the elves to be this one-sided. So my guess would be that Lachlan or Vicstar are on the elf race, and that's why the elves are so predominant. So I didn't really take that into account in thinking about, thinking ahead about this series and thinking that that could affect this server so much. So in my opinion, that is a loophole in this server. The fact that when, say, the humans go out to PvP, at our spawn, we already have about 10 to 12 elves already just chilling there. So it makes it really, really hard to succeed and accelerate in this server. And the raids, for some reason, they're just impossible to find. I don't know what it is. It's really hard to find. And don't get me wrong, if I was to spend a couple of days, coming on and logging on and looking for raids, I'd eventually find one, but I don't have that time anymore. I just don't. I wish I did. I really did. I really do, sorry, but I just don't. So I need your help. Otherwise, what I'm thinking of doing is making factions and prison a once a week type deal, because I don't think this can work. It won't work being able to do a factions episode every 2 days when it's this hard to find raids and PvP. I just don't think I can do it, guys. So the point of this video is to just kind of hope that you guys understand and can just try to help me out, because otherwise, if not, I really don't know what's going to happen with this whole faction series. I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm not deciding, I'm not going to be trying to scare anyone to say that this series might be stopping. Nothing like that. I just don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I can't see the future. I don't know what's going to happen with this server in this series. Hopefully, what I'm hoping is that Lachlan and Vicstar jump onto another server, or we might have to do that. I would prefer not to, because I've already spent money on this server. So that would kind of be nice if they could kind of just go to another server, create a different series. I don't know. But for right now, guys, it is dying. The fire is going out, and I don't want that to happen. And I'm sure for those of you guys who are fans of this series, don't want that to happen either. So I was really hoping I didn't have to make this kind of video, because I tried my best. I was grinding my butt off to try to find a raid or some PvP, but it's just not happening. I'm sorry, guys. So Let me know how you feel in the comments down below. You might completely disagree with everything I've said. That's completely fine. Just leave your comments down in the section below. I really would love to kind of get your guys' opinion and feedback on this. And please don't just use the excuse of like, Jay, I would love to play, but I just can't get on certain times or anything like that. That's completely fine if that's true, but this is why I'm asking for people who want to be serious about factions. So if you don't have the time and you really want to help out, I really appreciate the gesture, but there's kind of no point mentioning it because there's not much I can do. You know, if you tell me you haven't got time to play, then that sucks. You know, it sucks you haven't got time to play, but there's nothing I can do about that. Hopefully you guys understand what I mean. I'm not trying to be mean or criticize or anything like that. I'm just spitting the truth here. I'm being honest with you guys. If this continues the way that it is now, I really don't know what the future holds for this faction series. We might have to change a different server. I might stop it all completely. Who knows? Who knows, guys? Leave me suggestions down in the comments section down below. Let me know what you guys think. Help me out a little bit, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on this video. Share it around with your friends. I would really appreciate it. Love your faces. Again, guys, as always, stay awesome. And I'll see you guys next time.